MLB Network has baseball on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. Milwaukee go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. Jimmy Nelson, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, if you were getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately, in his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Odubel Herrera having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little
bit. In now, Aaron Altair. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in a hitter's meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there, base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate.
Teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here. They strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Kane is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. Batting at an even .400. And that's the second out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's been such a consistent performer this year, and coming in, he's right up there.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's in now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Christian Yelich stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
So that'll go down as an E4 as he certainly... Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Row, that looked like it had extra bases written all over. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Set Crawford. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. 1 there. Digging in, Jared Eichhoff. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. He's set. Here it comes. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Crawford stands at first with 1 out. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll just scoop this away to make sure it stays foul. So we'll see if they keep the bunt on here with 2 strikes. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Odubel Herrera. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Crawford's on the move. Yanked fouled off to the right. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Line toward right center. Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away to leading off the inning, Orlando Arcia, and they'll need him to get something going here. In there, and it's 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 home. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's spot shadow outfielder Odubel Herrera. One of the best first steps in the game, able to cover a ton of ground. Speed is definitely this guy's calling card, but do not sleep on the arm.
Chopped in front of home plate. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now to the plate, Jimmy Nelson. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail it here 2-1. Into the box now, Aaron Altair. He singled his last time up.
Right fielder,
First offering on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Yelich arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch on its way. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He reached on a single in his first try. And it's fouled away. Lorenzo Cain. Again, another foul ball. Cain is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Right side hit hard. Hernandez over to his left, and quickly there are 2 away. The right fielder, number 8. Stepping in, Ryan Braun, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 0-1 the count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 2-1. Leading off for Philadelphia. Stepping in, Tommy Joseph. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is Yelich. He's got it 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Michael Franco. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Showtrack. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Garcia has it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. He's down on just 4 pitches as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the 4th inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line drive base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our Showtrack technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat. Travis Shaw is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
The catcher, number 9.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins waits on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly, and he'll get in there safely.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jared Eichhoff comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. Swung on and lifted down the left field line, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home. So stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he is in there. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Phillies have elected new.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. The 0-1 on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Hoskins on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping up now, Ryan Braun. He got under one and popped out his last time up. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Herrera is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging up, but made it pay off.
First baseman, number 7.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And they take the lead. It's gone.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over.
Leading off for Philadelphia, right fielder.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. They stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he's safe.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a 1-out double.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Tapper up the line. Shaw gloves it. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. So striding in, Michael Franco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... So it's 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a runner left.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Orlando Arcia. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hoskins has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. but I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Gone in order of the... Boone Logan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Riding in once again, J.P. Crawford, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Ready with the 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Braun, and they have taken the lead.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets them in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Altair.
Into the box now, Aaron Altair. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
That's right. Solo. 2 outs.
A solo home run here off the bat of Aaron Altair. Number 14 on the season, and it's now 6-4.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
The batter, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Swinging a soft liner. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling risky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. The next 0-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The next 0-2. Fouled off. Hernandez at second. Hoskins at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't. 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Domingo Santana is up off the bench as he'll be at home half of the 7th. Francisco Rodriguez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. There's the hard stuff from K-Rod to start him out. It's 0-1. They'll start things here at 316. 6 home runs and 30 RBIs. Rodriguez, the former Detroit Tiger, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
Here's a high pop-up. Hernandez has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In is Christian Yelich. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
The next 0-2. Clips the inside corner for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down from Corey Knebel. Has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in once again, Maikel Franco. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's gone 2 for 5. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Braun has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay throw won't get him. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 0-1 on its way. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
Now batter, pitcher, Francisco Rodriguez.
At the plate, Francisco Rodriguez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Working to keep them in the game here. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. 6 runs, 13 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Flared to the right side. That'll do the job. It's in there. A base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll push the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Braun will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now at the plate, Eric Thames. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both of them.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. On to the 9th inning. Aaron Altair will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game. And on cue, here it was back in the 7th inning. A solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Roll. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set and the pitch. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in to start the 9th, Orlando Arcia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Pereira is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Franco shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Jesus Aguilar will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. No balls and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. The Brewers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jared Eichhoff earns his...
I think I'm done.